So we just got here, but of course, you know, this is Stacks of road maps, so there's never a trip without something to eat. And I'm sitting on the picnic benches, waiting for Joe. And it's actually called the Banyan Cafe. And of course, you know, well, there's some banyan trees right here. Food man, pellet man, here he comes. All right, looks good. Look at that, looks really good. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do they have like a fork or anything? Okay, and a fork too. Alright, that'll take you straight to the food truck, right there. Oh yeah. So welcome again. So we are here at the, here let me turn it just a little bit, there we go. We're at the Aeolian Museum, the home of John and Mabel Ringling. Yes, come on Nicole, get with it. The home of John and Mabel Ringling of the Ringling brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. So this was probably their summer home, I'm assuming. I don't know if they lived here full time, but gorgeous house. And we're going to go in and go check it out. I'm really excited. As you can see behind me, oh, this pool is so beautiful. I'm going to get ready to turn the camera around so you can see it. But could you imagine waking up every day at this house? I would love it. I wouldn't move anywhere else. It's so gorgeous. Nice little picture spot too. All right, let's take a look at the pool. See what we got. Let's take a little, oops, yeah, turn around the camera. Okay. So pretty. Interesting to note that the pool is actually in the front of the house, because behind us is going to be the bay. So it's very pretty. And here's like a little view of the grounds and stuff. Well, I see that it's actually the reflecting pool. I don't know if they swam in here. Probably not, if it says it's a reflecting pool. And it's in honor of Ron McCarty and his service to the Aeolian, dedicated 2018. Unless it was originally a pool and now it's just a little memorial reflecting pool. But that's what it is, in case you guys were wondering. Notice that the gardens and the home have a lot of little neat little statues if you kind of look around. That one looks like an eagle. And let's see what's over here. Guy playing banjo to the woman. Oh yeah. I wonder if he wooed her and asked her to marry her. Maybe. And then this one, I don't know what's going on with this one. This one's crazy. Apparently the head is lost, but it's a woman with a dog looking up to maybe another guy playing banjo. Anyway, it must be old, I'm sure, so maybe something happened to the head. Into the house and go and check it out. I'm sure Joe's probably wanting to come check it out too. And this place is just so beautiful. You guys definitely have to come visit. Again, this is Sarasota, Florida, the Aeolian Museum and the Ringling Museum. But you can Google it and you'll be able to see all the information. We are in the entryway to the Aeolian. This is very pretty. It reminds me a little bit of the Biltmore and a little bit of the Bach Tower house. Doesn't it kind of remind you of like a little bit of both? Like the Spanish, yeah. With how the Biltmore had the this little like sun, I don't even know what you call it, sun living room area. But then the Biltmore had something like this too. It says, guests of the Ringling entered Cottazon through a Gothic arched entrance with 12-foot carved walnut doors that were treated to give an old world appearance. And then just inside the doors, flanked by two 7th century Flemish tapestries, which are 19th century. Oh, beneath that are two 19th century chests, which you can see right here. This picture that they're showing right here, which I'll show you in a minute, is actually John Ringling himself standing in front of the entrance. He says, the Cottazon means House of John in Venetian dialect. So here's the nice view of the front. Very cool. Check out the chandelier and the banisters. Just the gore. Again, look at that skylight. It's so pretty. Let's see. And here's a little organ, and it says, John Ringling purchased the Aeolian Duo Art Organ in 1924 for $25,000. It can be played manually or like a piano player. Huh. It's got 2,280 pipes. Wow. And here's a picture of, let's see if we can see it. Here's a picture of E. Power Biggs giving a performance in the court. I guess this is what this is called, the court. Ballroom. So I guess there's two separate ballrooms. There's east and west. Apparently this looks like this is actually the east ballroom according to the sign. And all furniture would be removed one day to make it into one continuous dance floor into the west ballroom, which is what I just showed you guys. This area is the west ballroom. Huh. And this is the breakfast room. I could eat my bowl of Kellogg's here. I was just telling Joe how cool it is, you know, just could you imagine yourself being like in the Gatsby era, which actually this is before the Gatsby era, but just being a regular old sport with your fancy silverware sitting down in your big grand dining area. I mean, everything was just so grand. It's kind of hard to pick up with the camera, but just even the way they designed just the silverware and the plates, and it just amazes me. You probably can't really pick it up with the camera, but like this set here was designed in 1872, the Persian pattern, and it was Mabel Ringling's flatware set. Now we're in the pantry. I think that's the little, where the bells would ring. It's not really focusing, but I think that's where the bells would ring when you'd want food, because it has different rooms on there. You got East Terrace, has people's names, breakfast room, bedroom. Oh, very cool. And this, I'm assuming, is either a pantry or a fridge. Not sure.
Lisa, I'm a physicist.
Hello. Go ahead, babe. It's fine. Look at that stove. That's craftsmanship right there. And this one too. Little oven right there. Could you imagine making these waffles in the morning with this?
Sure beats damn campfire.
Sure does. Westinghouse and Vulcan. Old tools. Kitchen tools, hand beater. I think it's a little melon or citrus peeler. Huh. And then something to hold your eggs. Very cool. Finished the tour inside the house, and now I'm going to go tour the little garden if I can find it. But you know what? It's on the other side. Nah, I'll do it on the way out. Just relaxing on the picnic benches. Just a nice relaxing day. Today's Friday, right before Memorial Day. We have the day off. The place I work is actually closed. So my daughter is with the grandparents. So my husband and I decided to, just come out here and just come and tour the museum and the Ringling Brothers. Well, actually, there's two reasons I wanted to come out here. Another one is I know I mentioned to you guys in my butterfly garden video that I'm writing a story, and I changed it a few times as writers do. But the cozy mystery is actually revolving around a girl that not only does antique picking, but she's got strong ties, family ties, to magical circus background. So there's going to be a little bit of circus antiques. She's going to have a little bit of magical abilities, something different I'm cooking up, but it's all going to be tying back to the circus. So I thought that'd be a lot of fun, just to have like a little cozy mystery about the circus. And of course, the story itself takes place in a place called Red Moon Island. What better is that than a cozy, magical town called Red Moon Island? So, and it's fictional, but it's actually located between Tampa and Bradenton. But anyway, I wanted to come here to do a little bit of research. John is actually the brother, or maybe he is the Ringling, one of the main founders. But anyway, I'm here to do a lot of research. They got a circus museum that I'm going to be looking at here shortly, and I'm just super excited. And there's actually another museum down in the Brandon, Riverview area that I found online that I want to go visit too. It's called the Showrooms Museum, so we'll be visiting that this weekend, hopefully, depending on how crowded it is. But I'm just going to enjoy my view of the ocean. Can't see it, but here, let me show it to you guys. There's a nice little breeze going on. Just got a nice little view of the ocean. The house is actually down there. Just got finished doing the tour. Joe's just walking around. I'm sitting in the shade. To be honest, as a busy working mom, I'm just enjoying my day. I hope all you parents out there are enjoying your day, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing this video. Just, hopefully the sights of the ocean and makes you feel relaxed. Anyway, well, I'll join you guys back up here shortly. I'm going to go see the circus part of it. Now we're entering her little rose garden, like literally, as soon as I walked in, my nose was hit with the smell of roses. I could smell them. Wow, super strong, but it smells good though. That's what I'd like to do. A lot of these flowers are probably dried out though from the heat. I bet it looks nice when they're all...
Sprinkler systems, good Lord, not gonna let it.
Well, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying, they're not like blooming. Whew, it's pretty hot though. Huh?
You smell them
Oh yeah, you can. Joe says you can smell the fertilizer. Oh yeah, it's very strong. I bet it looks really pretty when it's blooming. There's not many flowers to show you guys, but here's some over here. I'll just show a few of them. You can see kind of how pretty they are. I'm sure when they're, like I said, when they're in full bloom, I'm sure it looks nice. But here's the, I'll just give like a quick little 360 because there really isn't much to see here. But this is what the rose garden looks like. Lots of statues and lots of rows of flowers that probably look nice when it's all done. And that, my friends, over there, actually it's closed, but if you have kids, they do have a little playground kind of like in the distance over here. It's kind of hard to point because I have my drink I'm holding in one hand and a camera in the other. The Ringlings must have loved their little statues. Wonder what the history is behind that. Comment below if you do know. I'll have to look it up on my phone. An old bench, I guess, that she must have had in her garden that's kind of crumbled a little bit. Let's go get our peanuts and our popcorn. We're here at the big top. Woohoo! Go see us the show. Let's see what we got. Also, let's go in the air conditioning. It's hot. See what we got, because it's hot. Whew. Oh, feels good in here. Look at this giant mural that's in here. That's really cool. It's too big to get on the camera. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of the house and of the circus and of the garden and just everything in general. If you really want to help me out, like and subscribe below, leave comments and things you want to see, you don't want to see. If I talk too much, just anything. I love hearing from you guys, and I'm so glad you came to join me and come to see the tour of this beautiful house and these beautiful gardens, and please come and visit. It's gorgeous here. I know they do have the second story and third story shut down right now because of COVID, but you can see the entire first floor. And also, if you're a student or you have a student ID, you can get a discount. But everything's, all the details should be on their webpage, and I can leave a link. But anyway, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.